finding 10 minutes a day and how it affects your overall well-being and your weight management as you get older. Hi, my name is Megan and I'm a 52-year-old fitness coach. I help women manage their symptoms of a hormone imbalance by recognizing the signals of their body. So one of the things that I want to talk to you about today is finding 10 minutes a day for your overall well-being and your weight management. Why is this important? Well, it's important because we have to consider other hormones that are in our body. One is cortisol. We don't talk enough about cortisol and how it affects us as we get older. So especially if you're on hormone replacement already and you're not getting the results that you think that you should be, you need to start looking elsewhere. And the first thing that you can look to is your cortisol, your stress hormone. Now, finding 10 minutes a day can help minimize that cortisol level and that stress hormone in your body. I know it doesn't seem like much, but think of it this way. If you create a little bit of a stop and a start in your day, that helps to bring the levels down a little bit so that they can continue. So when I was pregnant for one of my sons, my client got me a book and it was called Happy Sleep Habits, Happy Child. And it was about sleep study, or about how to sleep train your child. So I read this book, and essentially what it is it's teaching your child as a baby, so as soon as they come home from the hospital, what it is like to relax and to sleep. Now, what we normally do with our babies as they're up for a couple hours and they start to get fussy, we tend to them, but we bounce them up and down and we jostle them and we're like, oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So this creates a rise in them, right? And then it's hard for them to settle down. So we bounce them around and we lay them in their bed, and it's like we're expecting them to soothe themselves. So what the book teaches you to do is to help you teach your child how to soothe themselves. So it's the obvious things that we take for granted. Keeping dim lights or quiet music or less stimulating activities. This helps the body to create a better wind down and a sleep habit. Now, through this book, I got my kids to sleep 12 hours at 6 weeks and then at 8 weeks. Both of my children were nursed, so sleep training is a thing, okay? Also, from that, I put it into my own life with creating this 10 minutes. Now, you can put 10 minutes anywhere in your day. Now, sometimes most of the times I put it in the middle of my day with, say, a tea or something like that. If you are taking any kind of stress supplement like ashwagandha or one of those, putting that in the middle of your day to help bring that cortisol down as well will help. So also by putting that in the middle of the day, it helps to separate the morning from the afternoon. You could also just write a to-do list or something just to take a break from the morning before you go into the afternoon, okay? Another thing that I do at night is I spend 10 minutes before I go to bed with my tea again, and I go over my day. So what did my day look like, and what do I have to do tomorrow? And I just write all of that down. Now, again, that is what I call my brain dump at the end of the night. And this just helps to get rid of any kind of stimulants that I've had through the day. I just get it on a piece of paper, I call it my brain dump, and then this way it's gone, right? I don't have to think about it again. In the morning, I get my coffee and I spend 10 minutes putting that to-do list that I created the night before. I put that in chronological order according to my day. So now my day is going to help run smoother. So just think of different ways that you can get 10 minutes in a day. This will help to keep your cortisol level down. Now, when we have other misalignments in our hormones, like estrogen becomes a big problem as we get older, the cortisol with the estrogen, they kind of, once one is out of whack, then the other one is out of whack. So this way, if you're on estrogen replacement and you're not noticing a difference in your weight shift, you might have to consider where your cortisol levels are. Where are those stress hormones? Once you can start to get your cortisol level and you can learn how to minimize your stress a little bit, that helps the estrogen, if you will, and those other hormones kick into high gear, and they help to function better as well. So when you think about hormones, you can't just think about a one size fits all. You have to think about like how one is going to affect the other. What else do we have?